Hello everybody and welcome to Soul Awareness. My name is Jane and I do readings for everybody during the week and on Sundays for my beautiful and lovely Pisces, and we are still in Pisces season. Pisces birthdays are happening right now everywhere. Mine happened as well, but I've decided to declare February month Jane month. So it is my month, my birthday month. So yeah. Even though it is the shortest month of the year, I still get 28 days of gifts, attention, love, foot rubs, rainbow pens, heart glasses, all of that stuff. Because, well, I am special. Let's put that back where it was, okay? There you go, there you go. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way and I am expecting gifts from all of you. And how am I expecting gifts? I need you to comment on this video. I need to like this video. I need you to send some love. That's it. That's it. See? That didn't take too much time, did it? Didn't cost that much, did it? Nope, nope, nope. All right. So, what is the message today? Well, the first card that came out for today was what I like to call now Learning Liam. He is my apprentice. He loves to learn. Liam is like so excited about learning new things. He's like, just bring it to me. I want to learn all about it. I want to know how to work. He puts up that pentacle. Look at him. He's putting it up and he's looking. He's going, what is it made of? What is it? What is it? What does it do? What's inside of it? What's around it? What's on each side of it? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? Anyway, but whatever. You know what I mean, right? He is like the page of apprentice. New jobs, new project, hardworking. Really want to work and learn things. And what is his message? Learn as much as you can right now. Pisces and everyone, I should say. Sorry, old habits, right? So everybody, please, just learn as much as you can. Learn as much as you can. Through books, I'm going to say reputable stuff, because there's so much out there that's crap. There's so much out there. Even if you don't like somebody, check the facts. It may not even be true what they're saying about this, these people. Just check. I mean, some of these things are completely false or crap, and just stay, I'm going to say, I shouldn't say that because I plan to up my social media presence, but there's a lot in there that you just don't need to be looking at. It robs you of years and years of your time, okay? Imagine this, okay? Imagine whatever you believe in, but imagine this. Just sit back and think. You go to heaven, or wherever, and, whoa, see, the pen fell off when I said heaven. You go back to source. I've corrected it. I've corrected it. Please leave the pen where it is. Just leave it there. Thank you. Okay. You go to source. You go to source energy. You go home. You go to the realm. Okay? And to sit you down and to make you watch your lifespan. What did you do? And mostly the entirety of it is you having to sleep, because we have to. And the other, I don't know, third of it is working. The other third of it is scrolling through your phone. Do you think you're going to sit back and think, well, that was a great life? Sleeping's good if you can sleep well. That's well needed. Even I think there's got to be a code of where you can do something while you sleep. Maybe go home for a visit, right? Source energy. Do some astral planing or something. Anyway, visit people, something, while your body rests, The rest of you kind of, does the cha-cha somewhere. But other than that, like, wouldn't you like to know that you went out, you took a walk, you pet the little animals, you did all of that stuff, right? You learn a new skill, you learn how to paint, you learn how to draw. Oh, you learn how to cook. You learn how to do anything. Anything, You try something. You don't have to commit to it for the rest of your life. But at least you tried things. You say, I tried to weave a carpet. And I sucked at it, but man, it was fun. And if it's fun enough, maybe you want to continue till you get good at it, okay, without discouraging yourself. Learning things right now is how you're going to master, and I felt, okay, this I felt coming from source energy is going to be super important for where we're going in the future of this planet. We need educated people. I feel that education has gone the way of even traditional schooling is not what it used to be. Education is not supposed to always be just easy. Okay? We have a brain, we need to stretch it sometimes. We need to butt our heads up against a wall every once in a while to keep it exercised, you know, to stretch and go beyond. I'm all for easy right now because I'm older, but every once in a while I try to get out of my comfort zone, even if it feels like I want to cry because I hate getting out of my comfort zone. Every once in a while I throw myself at the deep end of the pool just to see if I can still get myself out of it. Okay? One important part is you have community to help you here. Okay? So you can get community to help you. There are people who are around. There's more than ever people reaching out and all kinds of different things. Because they want to transform. They want to learn more. They want to... Myself, I'm in like 3 different perimenopause, menopause community. And I've learned a lot. And I've shared a lot. I love this. I'm in communities for women over a certain age. Because my age is starting to go revert backwards. So I'm now 46. But, you know... sometimes you're with people and you start to resonate with these people because you're hearing things that you're thinking or feeling and you add your voice to it, okay? Of course, there's a lot of petty crap out there and sometimes you join something and then you decide, no, that's not for me, okay? So that's okay too. Okay. I'm going to read something here because it said the ancient forest. That's what it's talking about. The towering ancient trees in a forest look distinct from one another, yet beneath the surface of the earth, their roots are intertwined. The roots act like a kind of communication system through the community of trees. Did you know that mushrooms have a lot to do with that too? Check that out. It's amazing. It's amazing. I learned so much a couple years back about trees and the system that they have. Instantaneous messages travel through this underground system. Nutrients can travel on this network. Trees at one side of the forest can supply the nourishment required on the other side of the forest. Danger at one end of the network is communicated to the far end of the intertwined roots. Right? So it's written, support is all around you, even if you're not consciously aware of it. Allow yourself to be supported. Give encouragement to others. The more you allow yourself to be supported, the more your dreams can come true. If you believe that you have to do it all alone, you will. Your true family is not just blood relationships. Sometimes the strongest family ties are friends who know who you are. Sometimes there are your ancestors and soul family who reside in spirit. So this speaks of finding your community, your people who resonate, that you resonate with, right? This is about learning stuff about yourself, about other people who are like you, right? Who are having the same kind of stuff as you. Okay, let me see if I can go a little closer. I've noticed recently that my videos are a little bit, you know, what I really need is a lighting expert. I know, I keep saying it. I'm going to get one. I have to. I'm going to reach out to somebody. I have to. Okay, so let's see there. It's also something to remind you that the people are at your side, believing in you, loving you, and standing strong beside you. Call on your community. Ask for assistance. I just said I would need to. They're only a thought away. Absolutely. Let me think. Lighting expert. I'm thinking of one. Lighting expert. Not expert. Lighting knowledge person. All right. So that's great. You know, if you are out there, if you are listening, by some miracle of chance, let me know if there's a lighting system that would be great for like a very small little cubby hole with zero light, which would be really cool. Like that, you know, that kind of is a great thing to have. That's, you know, low on reflections and anyway, just sending it out there, right? All right, so you're going to see a lot of shadows right now, but I just feel that you're not seeing the cards. So, plus, I'm doing this later than I usually do in the day, and there's usually some ambient light coming from behind me, and there's none. So, all of this to blah, blah, blah in your ear, right? All right, so the next thing is change. Yeah, that's the other part that was kind of like hitting me, is that there's a lot of change coming, right? Good change. Look at this. This is happy. This looks happy, right? But with change, you need knowledge. You need new knowledge. You need new skills. You need everything. Change is rarely, oh, status quo, all is good, don't worry about it. No, 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 no. Change usually means hang on to something. You're going for a ride, right? Oh, whew. All right. So I'm really loving the little blurbs about the pictures and clouds. This one has dancing clouds. I love that. Throughout time, people have looked to the heavens for signs, and in the ever-changing movement of the clouds, they have seen shapes and forms that seem to be direct messages from the Creator. Clouds are shape shifters. Their essence is the same, but they can change from mist to rain, to ice to snow to water. I know, they're so great. I know, I'm Pisces, I'm a water sign. We know this, right? The transient nature of clouds lends the understanding that life is transitory and ever-changing. So it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to be a different person. It's okay to change the way you were. I wasn't always a person who went out. I'm starting to go out. I'm starting to network. I'm starting to talk to people. It's okay to change. You don't have to stay the same person for the rest of your life. Okay? Just letting you know, right? So, it's alright to change directions. You don't need to be consistent. It's time to put the needs and expectations of others aside and listen to the beat of your own drum. Especially if you're somebody who's been doing things for other people and have been kind of putting everything that you're trying to do to one side. It's okay to be that way, but it's also okay to take care of yourself. Yes. Okay? So, you don't need to follow tradition. Create your own traditions. You're free to express yourself. Let your spirit fly. Be daring. Go beyond predictable behavior. Just because something has always been done a certain way doesn't mean that it needs to continue to be done that way. You can't control the exact circumstances of your life, but you can control what meaning you give to them. Select meanings that empower you, for this is a time to be carefree, wild, and unpredictable. And on the heels of that little unpredictable in the air, we're going to stick the Emperor right here, which is exactly everything that's different. Okay, I call him Fortified Felix. That is his new name. In case you did not know, he is Fortified Felix. He is sitting on that big stone chair. He is all about stability, authority, structure. Everything must remain the same. But there's a little bit of secret about Fortified Felix. Okay? He usually represents the father figure, the one who gives you your values, your traditions, all of that stuff. But you know what? Fortified Felix has a different meaning altogether. He's about stability within the self. So you can remain the same stable person within yourself, the rock that you need in your life, while still traveling somewhere else, right? While still changing your ways, while still being unpredictable, because you are structure. You are a stable place in your life. Okay? I should probably call him Stable Stan, which probably would be better. We're going to go into meeting about that one. His name may change. Stable Stan. Sounds pretty good. Alright, so looking at this for now, Felix, I like him. We're going to look at it. Felix is giving you that kind of vibe that, I don't know. He's just going, should we just stick to what we know? Or should we just stick to what we know inside of us? And that would be knowing that there's stability within. Okay? And that's the big message. The next part of this message is peace. We really need to concentrate on peace in this world. If I look at this picture, I don't feel peace very much. I feel like there's clouds rolling in. I feel like things are going a little bit wonky, okay? And I'm not loving that. I'm not loving. I feel that the state of the planet is a little bit up and down, up and down, up and down. People don't know whether to be or not be, right? There's a lot of instability coming in or being felt. And I think more than ever, it's fantastic to find inner peace. How do you find inner peace? You get educated, okay? When somebody yells something you don't understand, instead of just standing there and listening to that person going, yes, master, everything you say, master, you go and you get yourself educated on something. Even if it's not easy, even if it'll take a little bit of brain capacity and power, it's time for you to kind of sit down and read and learn, okay? Take a page out of Liam's book. Go figure something out. Okay? So it's time to just work on the peace of mind, peace of self. You have number 23. It's 5. That's a hard one. 5s are hard numbers. There's no other way to look at it. You have the 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. They're all lessons. They're all things that is upheaval, like causing a lot of like shakeups and breakups. But if you have peace within yourself, you can act like my favorite composed Caleb, which is the King of Cups, where it doesn't matter what happens, you just like chill with everything. Okay? So, what happens though, as well, I love this one, coming to life. This gives me a lot of the Magic Mel vibe. Who's the magician? 29 is 11. It's got that, really magic number, master magic number to it as well. I don't know. I just feel like you are poised to kind of just be on the edge or the cusp of something fantastic. But in order to do it, you got to implement a few different things. Okay? You've got to take control of your life, and decide where you're going next. Okay? Instead of feeling like you're getting caught in the wind of change here, I think it's you spinning up to meet it. I like that. It feels grand. It feels great. Okay? So, it's time for you to grow and evolve. Okay? If you haven't already, which a lot of us have already. We've already grown, we've evolved, we've pushed past those boundaries. We're no longer the children we were yesterday. Okay? You've shed skins, identities, creating new ones, still creating new ones, and you matured in your ideas about yourself, the world that you inhabit. And you understand that things take time. Okay? Spirit's timetable is, they wrote this in here, Spirit's timetable is really in sync with your own. Sometimes it feels that way. I'm going to tell you, sometimes it feels that way, but I don't think it is that way. I think the time is what you make it. The sync is what you decide it is. Okay? So, there's that. And you got to coax your life along right now. You got to coax it along and shape it according to your desires. Okay? So, your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time to be in awe of the life around you. Okay? Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up. It's written. Okay? So get on with it. Go do it. Come to life. And then you have the advice of Commanding Carl. Commanding Carl is the dude, the leader. Okay? He commands. He is just that guy. Okay? He is a leader by nature. He is, I don't know, he's just a natural born leader. And he wants you to take the lead in your life. Don't let anybody run you around. Don't let your life run you. He wants you to run your life. Okay? You have the structure. You have the authority. It resides within yourself. Everything you've learned, all of your values, everything that you cherish, that's part of you. It doesn't go. That's that stone chair that surrounds you. That's that stability. Okay? I think he's going to be Stable Stan. I think that's what Stable Stan would like you to do. So, Stable Stan and Commanding Carl, and he's going to stay Commanding Carl because, darn it, I like that name, are telling you to take life and the bull by the horns and do it. Okay? Trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. All right, so I'm going to take this. Okay, so what I call these is the the speedy spikes. But they're in reverse. So I feel like another kink's coming out. My Lord, Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. Okay? And he is Mastermind Mike. Mastermind Mike. He's the king of mastering your mind, right? It's not going to be these major players here. You see all of this like king energy, king and emperor energy. These guys didn't come to power just like that. They had to work at it. They had to really work at it. It wasn't overnight. For most people, it looks maybe like it was overnight, but it's never overnight. Okay? There's a lot of work, a lot of diligence that happens for things to manifest. And you have to learn a lot, right? I just heard like how many books you have to read to become a billionaire. I'm never going to get there. I'm never going to get there. It's 300 and some odd books a year. I went, ooh, no. But you can up your book game. You can start expanding your mind in what you can learn. There's so much being offered out there, free or cheap, or you know, not so free, not so cheap, but there's always something that you can take your time, you know, sit down, good cup of coffee, good, you know, favorite drink or whatever, sit in a favorite chair, curl up with an ebook, an Audible book, a real book, and just let your mind enjoy something new. Okay? Let it take something in and expand your view of the world, your view of what you were thinking before. Let it reshape you and maybe even open you up to options and opportunities that you weren't really looking at or just even paying attention to or didn't even know that existed. This is how you're going to excel in the future. This is how you're going to excel in the upcoming months. Okay? So that's it for me for today. I will be back tomorrow for another reading. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings. I will see you later. And by the way, right here is my other channel, Life Path Number Tarot. All you have to do is click on there. It will tell you what that means and what your number is, how to calculate, how to find it. And there's another playlist right here in case you're interested in watching more. Bye for now.